And so there's these two covenants. The Abrahamic covenant, unconditional, God's promise of a people, land, and blessing. And then you have the Mosaic covenant, the law that's based on the condition of obedience and cursing for disobedience. And there's this tension in Scripture. Because if you don't keep the law, God will curse you. I mean, just read Deuteronomy 27 through 34. But if God curses His people, hasn't He broken His promise to Abraham? How can God both faithfully keep the Abrahamic covenant and the Mosaic covenant? Let me put it this way. What if I told my kids, no matter what today, I'm getting you Dairy Queen? Wow, they're looking at me now. Wow, thanks, Dad. And then 5 minutes later, I tell them, and also, you will not get Dairy Queen unless you clean your room. How can I keep both of those promises? The only way that I can keep both of those promises is if my kids actually clean the room. Because if they clean the room, both of my promises are true. They got Dairy Queen that day, like I said they would, and they cleaned the room, therefore they got Dairy Queen. In the same way, there's only one way that God can keep His promise to Abraham, or the children of Israel. It's if they obey the law. Problem. Have you ever read the Bible? People don't obey God's law. Spoiler alert. Through Joshua to 2 Kings is one big story about how they didn't follow what God's law said. I mean, it's basically looking at Deuteronomy and saying, yep, that didn't happen, that didn't happen, that didn't happen. I mean, I love the story of Solomon, right? Deuteronomy 17 says, a king should not acquire many gold, he should not go to Egypt to buy horses, and he should not marry many wives. What does Solomon do? Gets a lot of gold and silver, gets horses from Egypt, and acquires many wives. I mean, it's the exact opposite of what Deuteronomy 17 says. And so the whole big story of the Old Testament is that Israel didn't do this. They didn't fulfill the covenant. But here's our problem. Is the promise to Abraham then gone? Is it gone? Did God not keep His word? How can He keep His blessing to Abraham if the people are disobedient? Here's your answer. God will change the heart of His people. This promise comes to us in Jeremiah 31. In the midst of the people breaking the Mosaic covenant, God gives them a promise for a new covenant, a new promise. And He gives a solution between the unconditional promises to Abraham and the conditional promises found in the Mosaic law. Here it is. The day is coming, says the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the people of Israel and Judah. This covenant will not be like the one I made with their ancestors when I took them by the hand and brought them out of the land of Egypt. Why? Because they broke that covenant. Not that I broke my promise, but they broke theirs. I love them as a husband loves their wife. But this new covenant I will make with the people of Israel after those days, says the Lord. I will put my instructions deep within them. I will write them on their hearts. I will be their God, and they will be my people. They won't even need to teach their neighbors, nor will they teach their relatives, saying, you should know the Lord. For everyone from the least to the greatest will know me already, says the Lord. And I will forgive their wickedness, and I will never again remember their sins.